What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at it again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for some RPG goodness in the form of Rise Eterna. Rise Eterna is a tactical RPG on steroids. It is inspired by Fire Emblem, Tactics Ogre, and Final Fantasy Tactics. 3 great games there, but I'd also say that it's inspired by the likes of Vandal Hearts as well, with a unique roster of characters, 14 to be exact. And the cool thing is you can recruit them, you can learn new skills, you can customize the way they play, their attacks, their HPs and stuff like that through the gems and crafting system that's in the game, as well as the skills. As you can see on the screen there, I'm showing that stuff off, so you can check it out. The game focuses on the characters of Nathaniel and Lua and their story and the progress that they go through the game. I'd like to also say, guys, thank you for subscribing, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and ring that bell for all notifications, because we also go live here on Tuesdays and we play some cool games. There's always community time at the moment, and we're having a lot of fun with some community games. As always, guys, this game is showing off early gameplay. I don't want to show off any of the later game stuff because I don't want to give out spoilers. It's a very cool game, really well done. I do love this style. It's just amazing. It's also available on the Switch, and the Metascore for this game, it's all right. They haven't given it really good ones, but it's a good game, don't get me wrong. I think that the game has a lot of potential to do well if people give it a chance and give it a look. The score that it got was 54 on Metacritic, and I don't think it deserves that personally. I think that the game is very well done. It is developed by Maki and Forever Entertainment, and it is published by Forever Entertainment, and they've done a good job for it. I do believe it's also available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well, or should be at some point. And I do think that it is a game that has a lot of potential to inspire people and give them something that they might not be looking for, but is completely within the realm of fun and enjoyment. If you're installing it on the PC, it's a 2.2 gigabyte download, so you can check it out. The audio languages are in English only, and it has text languages for English, Dutch, Spanish, French, Polish, Brazilian Portuguese, and I do believe Chinese or Cantonese. I'm not sure. I'm not really well versed on my kanji, but it's a great game. It's a lot of fun. The minimum requirements are a dual core from Intel or AMD running at 2.8 gigahertz, a minimum of 4 gigabytes of RAM, and a minimum of an NVIDIA 320M or higher, or a Radeon 7000 or higher. That is its recommended minimum requirements, and you need at least 3 gig of storage, and it needs at least DirectX version 9.0C to run. It's a good game. It's got a long story. I've been playing it quite a bit. I do think that it's done very well done in the turn-based tactical RPG. It does have a very quaint way of designing the characters, and the battle system that they use, the way it goes to a cutscene like this, as you can see there, it's amazing. I think that that's a throwback to something like Vandal Hearts or Shining Force in the way it plays. I feel that the game is very well done in its character development, its character plots, and the way that the game develops its story is amazing. I do like the in-battle searching mechanic, which is reminiscent of Vandal Hearts, which is very cool. I do like that. I do think that is an unused mechanic nowadays in a lot of RPGs, that there is unique items that you can only get during battle situations. But to be fair, the tactical RPG genre is very small now, but it was great when it was at its peak. We had the likes of Shining Force and Vandal Hearts and the Final Fantasy Tactics franchise and so many other great games, and it seems that the pool of that kind of game has diminished, and I feel like it's due for a resurgence, and it could come to quantify something quite unique within the RPG gaming space. I do like the character designs. I think that the archetypes that they use are very well done. The way that the characters move in the animations are very well done as well. I think that's very cool. You can turn that off if you want. You go into the settings on the PC and you can turn off the animations so it can reduce the load on your PC. It does also scale all the way up to the highest resolution of 4K, which is the 3630 something or other by 2160, which is perfectly fine. And this is the resolution that I was playing it on when I was playing it. And the character models, they look great, they look fine. There's very little in the way of like issues when it comes to the way that characters move, both on screen when they're fighting and when they're responding, both in any resolution. It's great. It does exactly what it needs to, and it does it masterfully. They've done a great job with this game, and I feel that this game is a hidden gem within the games that have come out this year, and I do think that this game does deserve a spotlight. So share the video, guys. Really get it out there so they can benefit from all our love and support, because it is a great game and it does have some beautiful cutscenes like this one, and they are very well done. I know it's done in a very minimalist way. It's nothing like the live action scenes that we see in AAA titles from the likes of Square Enix and stuff like that for Final Fantasy, but it still has its place. It does exactly what it needs to do. It doesn't add anything more than what it requires, and it focuses 100% on the story. It's a lot of reading for those who don't like to read. It is a great game to play. If you play it in English, you do get audio as well as written, but it's great. I can't fault it. I think it's a really cool game and they've done a really good job of it. So definitely recommend checking it out. There's me just fiddling around with different things earlier on in the game. I was just having a look and checking out other different things. I do feel that they've done a very good job with this, and the way that each character can develop and grow is a lot of fun. And I do think that this game has a lot of untapped potential in the form of the way it plays. I do also stream over on Twitch. You guys can check me out. Link will be in the description. Thank you for hitting that button and checking that out as well. Greatly appreciate that. The game is great. I love it. I love the different character models. I love the different characters' stories, the different character weapon types, and the way that they fight. You've got tank classes, you've got damage dealers, you've got archers, long range, medium range, you've got high agility, high strength. It's really good. It has an amazing plethora of different character styles and skills, and the way that they fight. It's just such a good, concise game. And they use the conditional system as well. So if your characters die at during a fight, it's a mission fail and you have to restart it. They've done that. That's reminiscent of games like Vandal Hearts and the Shining Force and Final Fantasy Tactics. It's just amazing. I do really enjoy that. It's something that we don't see nowadays in traditional RPGs and JRPGs as much, but I do think it's an old but golden, it's a really good one. And I think that this game has the potential to be like an indie hit if more people pick it up and give it a try. I do think that it has that nostalgia factor just there waiting to be discovered, and I feel that it has the potential to be great. And I do like the battle system is great. They've done a really good job of that. I will say that one thing that gripes me is there is some uniformity in the character models, but that uniformity does lend to an easier development schedule. so that they use the same character model and then just alter it slightly. I do like the fact that they've done that, because it does lend for them to create a more fleshed out game, but it does bug me, you know? It's just, I can see that slight difference. I sit there and I play a lot of games, and I feel like it's good, but it's not good, if you know what I mean. But that's because of the small development studio, and there isn't enough people taking the chance on them. And I feel like this is a studio that does develop great games and does deserve the love from a bigger publisher, like say Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo or Square Enix, to really invest in them. And I feel like if they did, they'd probably do really, really well with that level of support, and they'd come out with another smash and it'd do really, really well. So as always, guys, definitely thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any comments, or you do have a difference of opinion, voice it down in the comment section below. I'm always trying to respond as quickly as possible. And I will say, if you have played this, let me know what you think of it. If you completed it, let me know if you enjoyed the game and the story. As always, guys, greatly appreciate you checking out the videos. My overall review of this is, it's a hidden gem. It is definitely a solid game, definitely worth the time. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and be safe. Bye, guys.